welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. And today we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 159 titled Judgment. I already know where this goes. I said it on the last shot. The old dude had a judge's hammer in his hand, and he had a fucking button or some shit or a pin on his lapel. Yeah, some shit's about to go down. Shit's about to get chaotic. It's already fucking crazy. Cause old dude fucked up somebody against a wall, and he's out here looking for Scooter. And this other guy, he got 100 motherfucking points, 105 actually, and he done killed a lot of motherfuckers. And he ain't made no motherfucking new rules. He just out here, just being vicious. So we just go right into this. In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict. This already sounds like Law and Order. Boom, boom. Says, I had a cat. He's like, continue. He look like he's like, fuck this shit. Says, but the police started talking to me all of a sudden. More joined until there were 2 or 3. But if they arrested me, my cat would have died. You can't have a cat, that's a rule. Say, you can't have a cat. That's a rule. So no one knows I have one. What the hell is this picture, bruh? What the hell is this? How do we go from a cat to this? It says, in March 2016, a mother and her young daughter were found stabbed to death in their home in Morioka City, Iwate Prefecture. The prosecutor's office suspected local resident Keita Oe, so they arrested and charged him on suspicion of murder and robbery. Oe had fled during questioning by patrol officers. They followed him to his home and found a bloody blade. Bruh, it's kind of looking like you're guilty. Says they practically caught him red-handed. Yeah. Later analysis showed that the blood's DNA on the blade matched that of the victim. Hey, bro. Yet Oe insisted he was innocent. Regarding the blade, he said, I picked it up. It wasn't mine. Where did you pick it up from? Why did you have it? Why did you do these things? I thought you were looking for a cat. What are you doing, Oe? Says, oh, give me a break. He fled for the interrogation. Because he was guilty, right? Not quite. The authorities once illegally questioned him because he had an acquaintance who was using drugs. So you're saying it's trauma? Even so, he just happened to pick up a bloody knife? Why? That's what I was asking. He claims he planned to give it to the police later. Bruh, come on, man. What do you mean later? Later? I know, his reasons defy belief, but this dude is just like, I'll take it. Says, but there are his circumstances. When I consider how he worked a live-in job for a nonprofit, it isn't implausible. What nonprofit? It mostly runs a shelter and supports independent living for the elderly who have no place to go. He had a job caring for the people there. However, they didn't pay wages. Instead, he received pocket money at New Year's box lunches and groceries. Nonetheless, they forced him to pay 50,000 yen each month in rent. Damn, that wolf. Fuck it, says gross. Yeah. More than a few of the residents have a record, and it's why he didn't immediately turn in the weapon. He says, you can't call the police or an ambulance. It's a rule, because it'll bother the neighbors. What the fuck kind of place is this? It says, it sounds suspicious. Yes, very suspicious. Ever since earthquake relief money started pouring into the Tohoku region, there have been more and more shady nonprofits. So it's no surprise a weapon was lying around. And there's a good possibility Oe is innocent. Shit, this dude's confident. He done put the pieces of the puzzle together. First, we look into the nonprofit activities and taxes and run background checks on all the residents. I'll ask around about Oe. Shimizu, you handle the rest. Hey, aren't I doing most of the work? And can you take care of the cat? Cat? Says, as a public defender, for these state-assigned cases, the pay sucks and you're overworked. The public assumes Oe is guilty. With murder, there's no chance of a suspended sentence. He could even get the death penalty. So why bother? Says, Why did you take this case, Mr. Higuruma? It's all right to take these cases sometimes. Easy work dulls one's skill. What is your skill, sir? It says, it isn't sometimes. It isn't sometimes. You're thinking out loud. LOL. It says, Higuruma never changes. It's awful when your boss isn't interested in money. Yeah, but not so awful that I have to start a cafe on the side like Takagi. You said he never changes. Was he always like that? Well, actually, it says he may have gotten worse. Huh? When he was at my office, he handled a case involving reckless driving, specifically drunk driving. Now, hold on. Before I go any further. Just because of how cursed spirits operate. How he feels about any and all of this chaos, I don't know. Whatever his curse technique is, and whatever he does, it's negative energy, bro. So that shit's just compiling on and on top of each other. Because they're going hard on low-key his backstory, trying to give you a depth of like, yeah, this is who this guy was. If this is what you think it is, we're going to show you that's not what the fuck it is. So he says he handled a case involving reckless driving, specifically drunk driving. The defendant was 19. His workplace forced him to drink and drive. Whoa. His workplace forced him to drink and drive? How? And everyone agreed to tell the same story. He couldn't pay to settle, nor could he get probation. He says, liar! You said they'd find me innocent. Look at the way he treated you, even though you never said they'd find him innocent. Only that his sentence could be suspended. No, now, have you learned your lesson? Being a criminal lawyer isn't worth it. Saving the weak and powerless is admirable. But what can we do against the courts and prosecutors? Why keep going when even our clients despise us? Says they're just up against the wall financially and emotionally. So they take it out on us. But what about your mental state? Higuruma says, that is the question. His mental state. What is it? Because if he snaps, so he's doing research. He's talking to who he got to talk to. The court finds the defendant innocent. Damn, he got that nigga off. Says, we actually won. Says, no, not yet. He rubs his face like, they'll immediately appeal. Says, what is this? Verdict. Surviving family calls for retrial. Said, oh, damn. Wrong verdict. Money gets killers off the hook. How much did they offer? The law's dead and the prosecutors, damn. Regarding the suspicious former says that was bought. The court handed down and the prosecutor said, oh, yeah, damn. And he's getting books. Oh, damn. Nothing stolen was in your room. Nothing stolen was found in your room, and someone went missing from the nonprofit soon after the crime. Above all, you showed up in the convenience store security camera footage at the same time as estimated time of death. It says, good thing you don't cook, huh? Thank you so much, Counselor Higuruma. It says, counselor isn't necessary. Anyway, there will be a second trial. I helped too, you know. Says, no, I don't mean that. Thank you for believing me. Damn. Appeal hearing, second trial. Guilty. Life imprisonment. While independent defense lawyers rely on limited funding and small staffs, public prosecutors have access to tax money and manpower in gathering evidence. That's to be expected because it's simply the way the system works, but prosecutors failed to provide new evidence at the second trial. The court passed a sentence based on the shoddy argument that there was no reason to suspect the missing person, thereby overturning the previous ruling. A third trial before the highest court is unlikely because it refuses to hear most cases. Even getting a fair hearing is improbable. Whose eyes are these, bro? Because if these are his, this dude is incensed. Oh my God, he's losing it. The detail on this. Oh no. Oh no. Said the system branded him guilty from the very start. Damn, it's this guy's eyes. Oh, he's looking at this motherfucker with, like, how could you, motherfucker? I thought you was a badass. And this dude shook, bruh. This lawyer is shook. Says, why do they look at me like that? But what about your mental state, Higuruma? And you're going back to this, says, I'm not trying to save the weak and powerless. Ever since I was a kid, I couldn't leave things alone. If something wasn't right, and that hasn't changed, Lady Justice wears a blindfold to represent the law's impartiality, and people close their eyes to spare themselves the truth. But even so, in order to shake off the hands that cling to me, even if I'm the only one, I want to keep my eyes open. So you're actually nah, bro, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. If there are any objections to this decision, you must petition for a final appeal within 15 days. And the judge's hammer comes down. But not from the judge, says Mr. Higuruma. Everyone come back. Bruh, what is he doing, bruh? He is emitting such an evil aura, bruh. What is he doing? Since we're having a retrial. Oh, hell. He's like, we're in my court of law, and he's lost it. He's fucking lost it. He's going bonkers. Oh, no. What is this thing? I see this scale. Hiromi Higuruma. Culling game player. What is this fiendish thing behind him, bro? That has its eyes closed. And nothing or nobody who brings out scales is ever on that fuck shit. They coming for your throat. He says we gonna have a fair motherfucking trial. And you know what? It's gonna go the way that I say it's gonna go. If you think that Yuji and Fushiguro, Fushiguro and this guy match would be dope as fuck. But if you think Yuji and Fushiguro just gonna convince this man of whatever the fuck, all hope is gone. Like, he produced this so swiftly. Like, nah, fuck it, son. Fuck it. My rage is so fiendish, so heavy, that I'm gonna manifest this thing, this creature of fear that sees no evil and just weighs what the fuck it is and probably eat your soul. Oh no. No. He said, sit your ass down. We not done here. And I'll fucking kill everybody in this motherfucker. I am excited to see what the fuck he pulls out of his motherfucking ass. Cause this shit, nah fam. The way they built this man up to, like, yeah, you think he's got hope. I told you think he's got motherfucking hope. You think he's an optimist and he's gonna see his way through. Nah, man, these motherfuckers keep on looking at me. I keep on trying my best, and people keep on getting fucked over. I keep on getting fucked over. I can't take this shit no more. I can't take it no more. It's over. It's over. Fuck it. It's my rules now, motherfuckers. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, more chaos. More chaos. But that's the end of the chapter, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out some of the other content on our channel. Fast catch you guys in the next. Peace.